Every morning, like clockwork, I'd see him on the same bench, struggling to tie his shoelaces. His hands would tremble, his fingers fumbling with the worn-out laces. So, every morning, I'd stop, I'd kneel down, smile, and say, "Let me help you with that." He'd look up, his eyes watery but kind, and just nod. He never spoke a word. Not once, but his grateful expression was enough. This became our little routine, my morning coffee, a quick run, and helping the silent old man with his shoes. It felt good, you know. A small act of kindness to start the day. I'd tell my friends about him, this mysterious, quiet man who was a small, yet significant, part of my daily life. He was just the old man on the bench, or so I thought. Then, one Tuesday, the bench was empty, and the next day, it was empty again. A week went by, and he was gone. I felt a strange sense of loss, a void in my morning routine. I asked around, showing his picture to people in the park, but no one seemed to know him. I started to worry, fearing the worst. A month later, I was in a job interview for my dream position at a huge corporation. I was nervous, sitting across from the board of directors. The final interviewer, the CEO, walked in. He was a sharp, well-dressed man in his late 50s. He looked at my resume, then looked at me with an unnerving intensity. He slid a photo across the table. It was a picture of the old man from the park, but he was younger, standing proudly in front of the very building we were in. My heart stopped. The CEO's voice was low and heavy with emotion. That was my father. He passed away last month. I couldn't speak. He continued, his voice cracking slightly. He had Alzheimer's. Towards the end, he couldn't remember much. He couldn't even remember me, but he never forgot to tell me about the kind young man who tied his shoes every morning. He paused, looking directly into my eyes. My father founded this company on one principle. Character is everything. He believed in finding good people. You didn't know who he was, yet you showed him kindness every single day. He stood up and extended his hand. Welcome to the company. I just sat there stunned, tears welling up in my eyes. It was never about just tying a shoe. It was about a son, trying to see if the world was still kind to his father when he was at his most vulnerable. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please consider liking and subscribing for more content like this. See you next time.